Brought to you by GTA, your island, your network.
Vice Speaker B.J. Cruz says the issue has been kicked down the road long enough.
We've got to do something about raising the minimum wage.
And 2 years after passing legislation to raise the minimum wage to $8.25, lawmakers were back in session to address the matter once again, but this time under different circumstances. The 2014 compromise legislation required an economic impact study be done on the minimum wage. That, however, has been delayed for months and is now expected to be completed by early next year.
I'm almost sure it's not going to be done by next month either.
Today, Cruz asked senators to consider his Bill 312. The bill proposes raising the minimum wage by 95 cents to $9.20 by 2017 and $10.10 by 2018. According to a recent Department of Labor report, Cruz says 25% of Guam's employment population makes below $9.20 an hour. Compared to 37 out of 50 states, only 10% have a population that make below that amount.
We are punishing the least fortunate in our community, because those of us making good money are luxuriating in it and not caring to get the study done so that the least fortunate can be assisted.
Several senators suggested waiting for the study, including Senator Dennis Rodriguez Jr., who said they have to consider the unintended consequences that may occur with an increase.
Number one, I of course support being able to help our working families, but doing this at this time without looking at a whole total compensation of that individual, looking at what I've talked about earlier about the possibility of them losing some of the benefits, and us as a government, as an island, not having a program in place that would catch them, that's concerning to me.
Minority Leader Senator Tony Cruz questioned the financial impact the increase will have on small businesses.
I myself, I hope that the author of the legislation will set it aside and hopefully when the 34th comes in, that they'll be able to address it then.
Ada did not win his bid for re-election. As for Senator Michael Cruz, he asked his colleagues to not let this delayed study be the reason for not making a decision on the minimum wage.
And I would like to remind the body that when we first raised the minimum wage back in 2014, we didn't first require the study. We did it, we said do the study, and for 2 years that study hasn't been done. In the meantime, we can sit back and anecdotally evaluate the environment and ask ourselves, while we wait for this study, can we move forward to phase 2?
An amendment was passed to allow the first wage increase to go into effect on May 1st, 2017, nearly a year after the original study was supposed to be completed. Cruz says senators in the incoming 34th legislature can repeal the bill should it become law in the event the study proves the minimum wage increase detrimental to the community. Bill 312 was moved to the voting file. Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Ken Quintaniza.
Brought to you by GTA, your island, your network.